Hello everyone, welcome back to American Outback. I'm Hitman82, I'm joining Squirrely. Hello Squirrely.
Hello.
And there's Rickster up there. Howdy Rick.
Howdy, howdy.
I can see up your nose. Oh, we won't show that.
It's your fault.
Alright, so we've got this, we've added some mods this week. We've got 4 Homer, or like a big Homer pack that had like 4 mods in it, which is, this is one of them, the Terrafellas. This one's modded that will pick up not just beets, but will pick up everything. And so we've got this sitting here for loading up the silage. So we looked for one of these a while back and couldn't find one, so it's nice to finally get one. Right at the kind of the end of Farm Sim 17, but oh well. So we're using a silage leveler here. We loaded up the truck trains, and we've got just going to load a little bit more on here, and then we're going to go and work on our sugarcane harvest with a modded Homer that we've got for the sugarcane. We got one for potatoes and one for beets, but we haven't purchased them yet, just got the mods available. Lots of Homer stuff. So let's see here, I'll push more towards you there, Rick. There we go. We'll put in a little bit more here, and then you'll get kind of, this is how we've been doing it. So unfortunately the thing is just a little too wide. What is this not pushing? A little bit too wide to fit into the bunker, which is sad, but oh well, there you go. So we have to do it this way. Alright, so that truck must be full. Yeah, excellent. Okay, so we'll just leave this here for now. So what we're doing is we're loading all this up to sell it, but first at the BGA we can't unload from a truck. It's a big, you know, hopper up in the air. So we're gonna load up our storage with the silage and then move this rig down there, and then we'll just bring truckloads down and dump in front of this, and it'll load it in. This thing seems to operate more quickly than the conveyors that you get. You know, the little vanilla conveyors. So hopefully that'll allow us to run it through pretty quickly. It's over 800,000 units of silage here, so that's a pretty decent amount. All right, moving over to the over at the sugarcane stuff now. This is the Homer. It's got a sugarcane header on here. There is no cutter for the tops of the canes. Oh well, such is life. Anyway, this thing will only take sugarcane. The other 2 that we got, one is for beets and one is for potatoes, so they each have their crop specific for the headers and the actual machines. So let's fire this up. Alright, so I'm going to need, I imagine one of you guys will be hauling for now, possibly 2 haulers, and then so I'll harvest for a bit and then give one of you guys, or both of you, a chance at running this. Wow, this thing's just flying. I think maybe I should slow it down. It's a little silly at 25 kilometers an hour. Yeah, let's drop that to 15. Oh, it's filling up quickly. Wow, 4-meter header. This is going to take a while to do this field. Alright, maybe I will go up to 25. Yeah. Zoom! Whoops. Well, hopefully there's nothing ahead of me, because I'm going to run it over, because there's no way I'll see it in time. You know, a truck parked in the field or something. Clank.
No, Fad's not here, so you don't have to worry about that.
That's right, I don't have to worry about Fad. I'm telling him you said that.
Okay.
I'm okay with that. Can you keep up, Rick? I think it was
just resetting the speed thing.
Well, at least this cut's nice and close, not like the John Deere one we were using where it was cutting a million miles away all on its magic own. Wow, there's the first tipper filled already. Boy, 2 of these would clear this field pretty quickly, I bet. If you could keep up to it with the hauling. It is.
That'll be the tricky part.
Well, it's. I figured got the one harvester today, and I figured one harvester and 2 wagon trains running. That would be all set. So Squirrely, he's about half full now, I think.
Okay.
So if you got the other truck train there somewhere available, we're going to need it here in a quick hurry. Probably going to be heading down the east side, heading south at some point when I'll need you. But his second trailer isn't full yet.
Okay. I just filled this roll off. So.
The hook lifts you mean? Is that the one you're talking about? Yeah. And you filled that one with silage to take over to the thingy doer. Yeah.
Yeah.
You'll want the train for this one because that hook lift will fill up pretty fast with this.
Yeah.
Okay, coming through, Rick. I'm gonna go over to the other side there. I don't know if I could make it all the way down the center.
Nope.
Nope, he says nope. What are you thinking? What you talking about, Willis? Alright, we'll come down this one. I'm gonna remove the offset over for this just to... I want to move the offset over just so I'm taking a little more of a bite. Oops, the front down. There we go. Yeah, I just put an offset on this lane and then I'll just remove it again, so this gets me a little further into the cut, or into the field. I've been messing with GPS. Rick and I played the last couple nights we've been on here, I think. Nights or afternoons, or what did they turn into, Rick? I don't know what time of day it was. But,
whatever it was.
Yeah, so we got on, did a whole bunch of field work and stuff like that. So Rick's been making silage bales for cash, but you know, we were sitting here with 900,000 a couple days ago, and then I come on and I was like, oh, let's spend it all, and well, you know me. Come a little closer. So this one, Squirrely, I was wrong because we're going further down here. I wasn't counting on only a partial row, or partial cut here. Ooh, it's getting close. Oh, yeah, you're good. 81% on that last one. Now it'd be interesting to see how long it takes for you to go over and unload that and come back to see how full this other truck will be. Because basically it looks like up one way and back down the other will probably fill one of these trucks. I guess we'll see. You guys might have some idle time waiting. At least it has a nice buffer. It holds 60,000. That gives you a little bit. I don't think it's enough time for you to go and dump it and come back before this thing's full, but well, I guess if you had a shorter field where you're doing more turns and the place to dump it was closer, then it might not be too bad. Okay, there's that.
I'm gonna call myself close enough.
Yeah, that's a good plan. Alright, so I need to reset that offset. I'm gonna head over to the other side now, Squirrely.
Alright. I copied your GPS and it seemed to help me keep a straight line.
Yeah, that's a good plan. we go, we're off on the next one. There's really, I'm almost full. No, only like 5% or something. So how does this look in the cab? It's a wall of sugarcane, just as it probably would be in real life too. You can see the tops are getting cut as the header hits them. Yeah. Oh well. It's there's not much selection on sugarcane mods. That's for sure.
Nope.
But I went with this because I figured it would probably be the least likely to cause problems, where it's based on like the model and all that stuff is from Giants. So it's just a matter of some tweaking somebody did. But I don't think that header is very realistic. Oh well. What we should do is get, you know, the weed whackers, the like a or weed eater or whatever. This like a gas-powered chopper, and just go along and do it by hand, one row of sugarcane at a time.
Oh dear. No.
Whoa. Somebody's gonna stop for the phone. Covered in cane. I like the texture, it looks good. Doesn't look like corn, so looks like chopped up cane, chopped up bamboo, which is also a cane, which is also a grass. Bamboo and corn and sugar cane and sorghum, sweet sorghum anyway. Those are all grasses, I think. Alright, he's filling the last one. Did you get back, Rick? I'm just starting to fill the back trailer now, but just wondering if, how time-wise, if you had any trouble getting back in time. I suppose I could open my map and see where you are. Oh, you're on your way.
I can do that.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So that's good. This it turns out that one harvester, you needed 2 of these trains just to keep up using this field.
Ooh. Have a bit of lag right there.
No thanks. I got enough. Okay, so another partial row here. Whoops, and it would help if I put my GPS, turned it on. I was wondering why it wasn't going straight. There we go. That's better. Now it's cutting into it. Again, not a full lane, but the next one will be. It was just I wanted to cut a little more last trip along here. Keep Rick entertained. This is what you call a one-row harvester. Whoop! There's a train going by over there. Pretty long field. This is a big field. Oh me.
It's big.
What was that?
We keep getting the odd leg spike here.
No, I'm not getting that. That's funny, I got disconnected a couple times there on Thursday night on the server, and I've never had that happen. And then it didn't happen again because I got back on again. So I don't know if it was my internet or the server's internet or what it was, but it stopped doing it. It didn't last very long, so I don't know. I'm finding my my connection at home is supposed to be 6 meg download, which is laughable, I know. And it's been between 4 and 5 in the last couple weeks. I don't know what's going on now. But I got enough going on. Don't feel like contacting my ISP and complaining again. So then they'll come over and fiddle with the wires, switching me to another line pair, and then they'll leave that, and then they'll be back again in another year or so to switch to another line pair. They keep corroding and failing because they're old wires. Anyway, there's my break for the minute. This looks nice. I really like if you put your view on so you're just kind of, it's like a field of green here. Barely even see us over there. Well, the cane's taller than everything except for the little belt on the top of this thing. I don't think I'd really enjoy harvesting this way. Just, you can't see what's coming at you. I think that would drive me nuts. I'd have to get a little periscope or something that goes up on top so you can look ahead and down a bit. Or a drone so you can do what I'm doing right now, which is watching from the top. Just gonna go forward and then turn. Didn't want my swing my butt out there and get you. This thing's got a big butt.
Yeah, you gonna call it Bertha, huh?
No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't do such a thing. Bertha get mad and unfollow me. Unsubscribe. Okay, so if you want, Rick, if you want to take over some harvesting here, I can switch to hauling for a bit if you like.
Oh, it didn't matter.
Yeah. Aha. Aha. Okay, so if I set my GPS there, oh yeah, that works well. So I got my speed set, my GPS set. This is all good. At least the beeps wake you up at the end.
Sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes. That sounded like a little bit of experience there. That's what it sounded like to me.
Yeah. Those late night jobs.
Yeah.
Oh, where'd that tree come from?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But at least there's a fence at the one end that you can hit. That'll stop you.
Whoops. There we go, right there. That's a whole lot of cane.
Your last trailer has a cover on it.
No, it doesn't. Lies. Where are you going? Yeah.
It lost GPS for some reason.
I think that has happened to me as well recently, but I don't know what caused it. What was I harvesting? It was, yeah, I was harvesting canola the other night, I think.
The GPS just went left.
How bizarre. But you can copy mine if you need to.
That was strange.
Bad internet, I tell you.
Yeah, that just happened to me too. Except for I was going through the mill at the time. I gotta go back in there and grab my last trailer.
Oh, are you disconnecting the trailers to dump, or just you accidentally disconnect?
No, one of them got snagged when I was going through.
Good stuff. I'll put an offset.
Oh, there we go.
Offset the other way instead of into you. I want to go the other way. A little bit. There we go. I like these truck trains. Every time I make a turn, I go, wagons, oh! Because, I don't know, crazy, I guess.
Oh, good.
down to the third trailer. We're switching over to the other side now, heading south. We're just at the north tip.
Did you run an offsets last time?
Yeah, I've got an offset. Oh, you don't need any offset here. Just run straight. It was just the first pass that I put an offset on.
Yeah, it just looked like it might miss a little bit.
No. This just looks.
Seems to be catching it.
Looks, they're being deceiving. You know what looks are like, I guess. Apparently they can be deceiving.
Yeah, it's fine.
Oh, there goes a train. Okay, let's watch. Let's see if he wipes out at the end. We're watching you, Squirrely.
Okay.
Ah, he didn't. Oh well. Can always hope for next time. Oh, is my offset the right way? Yes, it is. Okay. Yeah, so this offset seems to be working pretty well. I'm pretty happy with this. Maybe I'm happy but never happy, so I'll move it a little more.
Happy-ish.
Happy-ish. Is it full? Looks to be.
Yep.
Alright, he's bounding down. Somebody had to say it. Alright, so where am I headed? Down at the train depot. Let's turn this GPS off so I can see where I'm going. Boy, good thing we got the big engine upgrades on these. At least I think that we did.
On your trucks?
Mm-hmm. Need them on with the 3 wagons full. Any advice on the way in? Do I come in from the east or the west to the multi-storage, or does it matter?
Doesn't matter.
Okay.
It's a little bit easier from the east,
Okay.
because then you can go past where the fill pipe is.
Oh, I getcha. Okay. So turn at the road here. Alright, so do I go over the tracks and then go in? Or is it before the tracks? I'm not sure where this thing is.
Oh, you gotta go over the tracks.
Okay. Sure hope this sign doesn't have collision. Okay, so we don't dump it in the building with the blue doors, right? We're going further down or to the other storage?
Yeah, just the
Little one, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, and then you have to kind of drive into... Yep. Beep, beep. Alright, this one. Doo-doo-doo. It's not a fast process.
if you set the front 2 trailers to open wider.
Yeah,
a
but it
quicker.
looks dumb. I like the little green door because it looks more realistic. I mean, would you have that open and dump all over the wheels and everything else? I don't know. Wouldn't think so. Make a heck of a mess. Mess of your wheels.
Would be,
But
huh.
it looks like it would dump down between the wheels, though.
Yeah.
Oh well. Green
It all
door's good.
depends on what you're hauling, right?
Yeah, that's true. If you're hauling pigs, you don't want to dump at all. I don't know why I even said that. I don't know. Who's gonna haul pigs in this? Oh my gosh, these trees. Oh, I better not say that too loud. I'll say these trees and I'll come back next time and there'll be no trees. The map will be a desert. A green desert.
Trees? What trees?
Yeah. Squirrely will be like, look, I put 120 hours on this chainsaw. Alright, I'm on the way back.
You don't mean to say we might have termites on this map, do you?
I don't know about here, but got rid of a bunch of them yesterday in my stairs. In real life. Jerks. The worst thing is I was hunting down ants and then find termites. It's like, oh, living in the woods. Yeah, I tell you, if wood touches dirt, you're just asking for it. So, I mean, it was supposed to be a temporary thing. That's why we did that in the first place. Which side are you guys on here?
Fixing to be coming down the...
Okay, you're coming around the top.
Yeah.
Right.
Just at the north end now.
Zoom. That green missile. Green and yellow missile. So, for any wondering why the Homer is green with the yellow wheels, somebody asked for it. I'm not sure who it was. Somebody said paint it green. Was that you, Squirrely? I think it was.
Yeah.
So, it's Squirrely's fault. And then I went and did that, and then it's like,
It's color coded for the grain harvester.
Well, that's the thing is, you suggested color coding for, well, that makes sense.
That way you know which one to jump into when you
so apparently
do cane or sugar beets or whatever.
Green and yellow means cane, I guess. Oh, am I gonna get there and die?
Hey, as good as any.
I guess so.
You could have gone with the pink.
No, it's default. The default was pink. So, yeah. No, we didn't do a pink harvester. I suppose we could, but do that for potato or something. I don't know. I just don't like pink. Can't help it. Just don't like the color. Don't like orange. Don't like yellow. I don't know. Maybe I have a hate for pastels, apparently. That's not true, because there's blue. I like blue. Blue's a nice color. I don't know. Green's okay. I like green.
Well, it's a good thing none of these are pastel. They're all vibrant.
Yeah. Boy, it's gonna take a while to do this field, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh well. We got the equipment for it now. So if you're doing this on your own, I guess you just set the harvester on a hard worker and then just keep running one of these trains. Unless you have course play, I guess, and you're adept with it. I've never really, I mean, I've used it a little bit, but I don't know anything about it.
I'm thinking course play with that road train would be a disaster.
Yeah, kind of is.
Really? So you couldn't just kind of have like long sloping corners and that sort of thing?
It's finicky.
Yeah. Well, I guess if
you could try, and you might actually get it to work, but I don't know if it'd be worth the effort.
Yeah.
The one for 15 worked fine. No problems at all. This one here's kind of, you know, for some stuff it works good, but other stuff is just, yeah,
not so good.
It's not worth it. Yeah.
No, apparently the giants changed more than we realized.
Oh, we're gonna get another change too. 19 coming out in another month and a bit. Oh, I'm excited. Oregon's coming up this week for American Truck Sim on Thursday.
About time.
Mm-hmm. Can't wait. Maybe I'll buy it for myself. It's my birthday today, so I want to have something, I guess. This is the closest thing I'm having for fun for a little while. I got apples to work on. Or you don't get
those.
well, no. I still got more trees.
Oh.
Yeah. It's harvest season. You don't get days off in harvest season.
Yeah, I know.
Unless it rains, and it's threatening to rain right now. I should actually be picking apples right now, but oh well. Picking apples or cutting up apples, one or the other. Why did I choose to go down this way? Oh, should have looped back. Be interesting when we get to the end here and wipe out. Wipe out. Okay, we'll go there. Whoa! Let's turn this GPS off again. There we go. $50. Huh. Speed limit is 50 here. I'm at 80 and still accelerating. Maybe that was
It's like me on ATS.
50 miles an hour, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's 50 miles an hour, so I'm still speed. Oh, no, I'm doing about 50 then. I don't know. As somebody even explained, I think that was Big Trucker explained in an earlier video. I was doing, I think it was Gold Rush, and I don't know why when the camera is on, I totally fail at math. Like the simplest things, like converting kilometers per hour to miles per hour. I could do that in my sleep, except when I'm sitting here on the camera, I can't math at all. So, oh well, there we go. Can't take the pressure. Alright, so we are at about the end of our time for today. Wow, that was, that's
Squirrely,
still...
do you want to do something?
Yeah, throw him under the... I was going to say under the bus, but under the harvester. So, we're about the end of our time for today. As you can see, there's still plenty more to harvest. And so, Rick, when you got the trailer caught, was it on that little thing sticking out right when you make the turn to go? Yeah. Okay. So, just gonna. I've been trying to avoid that road sign, but I'm assuming.
Oh, wide. It's a trailer.
Well, yeah. Yep.
Swing triple wide because there's 3 of them.
What am I stuck on now? Is it even stuck on that still, or am I just caught on the ramp? Darn dirt. Anyway, I should have just hit the record button and turn it off right as soon as I came around the corner. But oh well. All right, so yeah, that's our sugarcane harvest. We're gonna be at it here for a while longer by the look of it, but that'll be about the end of our day for today on here. So thank you so much for joining us. If you guys want to take us away, go ahead, Rick.
See you later, folks.
Squirrely.
Have a good one.
And bye for now.